A colonoscopy is a medical procedure where they look for ulcers, polyps, and tumors in your large intestine.
An ulcer is an open sore on the internal surface of the colon caused by a break in the skin or a mucous membrane that fails to heal. A polyp is a small clump of cells that form on the lining of the colon. Most are harmless, but the bigger a polyp is, the greater chance it has to develop into cancer over time. A tumor is a cancerous abnormal growth of tissue also arising from the inner wall of the large intestine, or colon. Most colorectal cancers develop from polyps.
They jam a thin, flexible tube called a kaleidoscope into your ass to look.
Ah, cool. Yeah, nice. Ugh. This is actually a colonoscope.
And while they're in there, they remove any polyps and have them biopsied to see if they're cancerous.
I just had my first colonoscopy with sedation. They put you out, and what they use is a drug called propofol. And if you have a colonoscopy, it's probably going to go something like this. There's no eating at all the entire day before the procedure. You can only have clear type liquids and jello. But you can't have anything that's red because that will look like it's blood when they're looking in your intestine.
But blood.
At 6 p.m., I had to take this stuff called Suprep Bowel Prep Kit. Shit. You get a prescription for this like a couple days before you actually go for the procedure. You mix 1 6-ounce bottle with 12 ounces of water, and it's pretty salty and gross tasting. By the last few sips, I was gagging it down. In the next hour, you have to drink another 32 ounces of just water.
You need to drink that much water because your colon is 5 feet long and it takes that much liquid to clean it all out.
At about the 2-hour mark, you really have to commit to the toilet. But you'll get some heads up by, like, way before then. Your stomach will be all gurgling and stuff.
You mean heads up before you start pooping your pants?
You probably would shoot it all over your pants if you didn't have a toilet nearby.
Or your floor if you weren't wearing pants.
After that, it's pretty much like you're pissing out your ass for the next few hours. 4 hours prior to the procedure, I had to take another crapulicious cocktail of the Suprep. Another 6-ounce bottle with 12 ounces of water. Again, like last night, a couple hours later, I was going through the same shit show, but it wasn't as bad. But I was squirting out my glory hole just about up until the procedure. By this time, there wasn't much left, and it was what was coming out of your ass was like a yellow liquid, and they say that's what you should be seeing.
Like pee.
I arrived at the hospital an hour early because you have to fill out some paperwork. After that, you strip down, put on a gown, and hop in a gurney. They throw some electrodes on your chest and stomach, put this little thing on your finger to stick you with an IV thingy. Roll you up into another room where you meet nurses, the doctor, and the anesthesiologist.
The anesthesiologist.
They have you lay on your side like this. Actually, it's more like this.
Let's go over here and wait for that to finish happening.
And while you're in dreamland, the team parties in your ass and has their fun. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in this curtained room, but all you hear all around you is all these other people in their gurneys. Everybody was farting, so I'm waking up and then everybody's like... It was freaking hilarious, man. I didn't fart though, I saved it. And it wasn't really that bad. I mean, maybe people have loose asses or something.
Like that?
Like that.
That's bad, I'm
Puff
sorry.
stank.
Stanky puffs.
After you wake up a bit, the nurse will come in and tell you what you have or how it went. In my case, I had internal hemorrhoids, diverticulitis.
Is that similar to diverticulitis?
And they removed 6 polyps. Finally, they tell you not to drive or use any heavy equipment like that because you're still a little groggy from the anesthesia. Also, they said that you'll probably see some bleeding out your ass or on the toilet paper, but I didn't see any, it was fine. So now you know what it's like to have a colonoscopy. Aside from the inconvenience of not eating that whole first day before, it's not that bad.
That's the worst part for me. Well, no, sticking something in my butt would be the worst part. But the second worst part for me would be not eating an entire day, period.
So if you like our informational videos about guy stuff, please subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, we have a lot of other videos that deal with men's health, men's fitness, cool guy stuff. So check it out and please subscribe. Okay, that's it. Let's fucking hack it together.